I said I'd be back with one I'm a little more excited about, a little more upbeat. This is definitely it. It's another dupe, another clone, another impression. A very good one. Like, extremely one of the best I've smelled in a while. Ridiculously good. Ridiculously. And when I tell you the cologne that it's duping, you're going to be like, oh, it's ridiculous. That house is horrible. No, they're not. Get your head out of your ass. No, they're not. Anyway, let's get into it. This is called Yurn. Only got a little 30 minutes. I'll tell you why in a minute. Yurn by Belcam. Not by Preferred. Belcam. Belcam makes some of the best. It's their version of Calvin Klein Crave. See? I know everybody like, Calvin Klein's horrible. Oh my god. They're just a cheap, authentic, this fucking gross house. No. When Calvin Klein does it right, Calvin Klein does it right. Crave. CK Shock. CK Summer 214. Escape. Obsession. Can't remember. It's like Euphoria Amber, whatever it is for men. Incredible scent. CKB. I like CKB. Calvin Klein, when they do, yes, they are very, how do I say it, mass producey. Only just pump out a scent after scent after scent after scent after scent. And a lot of them aren't very good, I will admit that. Dark Obsession's awesome, though. I gotta do that one, man. I bought so chocolatey, vanilla-y. Anyway, it's a different one. Yeah, Calvin Klein is good, guys. Don't, look at the top sellers. Every year there's fucking the top 10, like 2 or 3 of them are Calvin Klein. Seriously, last year, the year before, maybe even this year, CK1 was the fucking best seller. Not the best rated, the best seller. That just means people like it. And just because we rate clones, we are the minority, guys. The majority of guys out there and girls out there don't have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110 bottles of cologne. They're not going through picking notes out that they like. They're not. They go into a store, they smell a couple colognes. I like this one. And you know what? The whole complaint you have against Calvin Klein is mass appealing, it's generic, it's this, it's that. That's what makes them the best sellers, because that's what they're doing. Niches can be somewhat daring and hard to wear for a lot of people. You've got your exceptions, of course. Your creative entists and stuff like that are pretty much wearable. But most niches are heavy on the oud, or they're heavy on some weird fucking. This is fucking resin of the fucking boo tree from fucking Africa that fucking actually smells like stinky socks. But this is what I'm getting at. Like, niche can be hard to wear. Believe me, I know. I've made the mistake. Thought I was cool wearing all my niches out. Most people thought I stunk. So designers are what they. Anyway, get bad. That's it. Calvin Klein. It's a good house. Makes some good stuff. Makes some bad stuff. Makes some good stuff. Like everybody. And Crave is one of their better ones. Look it up. Crave is. It's different. It's it's got different notes and stuff. It's really almost niche in itself, really, when I just said niche, but it's a wearable type niche, like an Aventus or an Irish Tweed or a Bond number 9 fucking sandalwood. It's wearable. Anyway, let's get into what the notes were, or what it is. It's CK Crave 2002, classified as aromatic fougere. Accords of fresh, spicy, aromatic, woody, citrus, marine, fresh. Keep that wood or citrus, marine in mind. Keep that in mind. The notes. This is going to get you. The first note, bang, starfish. Now, for you people out there who just fucking, you know, vegans or whatever, vegetarians, just totally before you turn this video off. They're not real starfish. They're not out there juicing starfish and putting it in a bottle for you, you know, bringing out a starfish. You know, SpongeBob, what's his name? Patrick? Hey, SpongeBob. They're not wringing out a starfish and putting it in a bottle. No, it's a combination of notes, aquatic and animalic notes. It's a bit of a salty, well, quite salty actually, salty aquatic vibe to the scent. Salty aquatic and somewhat musky with the animalic smell that gets to it. Anyway, that was don't worry about it. It's not a real starfish. Patrick is safe. Don't tell SpongeBob. So yeah, first note is starfish and bergamot. Mid is basil, coriander, and pimento. Nutmeg, sandalwood, tonka bean, musk, oak moss, vetiver, and birch are all at the base. A lot of notes. Very complex scent, believe it or not. Very. Basil gives a bit of a sweet mint vibe in this one. Basil can go a lot of different ways. It can be sweet, it can be spicy, it can be minty, it can be earthy green. This one, it gives it a bit of a sweet mint vibe to it because this sweet, salty, aquatic bomb. That's exactly what it is. It is sweet, it is salty, and it is aquatic. Bang. I'm not going to spray it. I wore it yesterday. I only got a little 30 ml in. I can't find other than online, it's starting to go for a bit much, the actual Crave by Calvin Klein. I can't find it around the stores anymore. I can't find this at all. I'd rather this. I think is a little better than the authentic. The Calvin Klein's not quite as sweet, a little heavier on the salt than this. Still very close, like 95%, but whew, like I said, you get a lot of citrus off the top. That would be the bergamot, obviously. But, I mean, that goes away in like 5 minutes, and it is just a uniquely, there's no better word to describe it than unique. Sweet, salty, and aquatic. And then it hits that dry down, and it becomes keeps that sweet saltiness the whole time. Sweet, salty, aquatic from start to finish. That is there on me anyway. Bang. Doesn't go away. But some of the woods and the green notes, the moss and the musk and stuff come in. And it changes. You know, goes from a very, like I said, fresh, aquatic, sweet, salty cologne. That sweet mint comes in, and the coriander and pimento in the mid gives somewhat of a warm, spicy kind of vibe to it with that sweet, salty sweetness. And then that kind of gets overtaken a couple hours later by tonka bean and the musk and the oak moss and the birch. And then they got that sandalwood. Birch gives it that smoky vibe, and the sandalwood just smooths it all out, so you get, like I said, a salty, sweet, musky, smoky, earthy kind of vibe. I'm not kidding. I can't describe it. I wish I could have been describing colognes my whole life, and I even have a hard one with this one. It's very weird in a good way, very unique. I only got this little 30 ml. That's all they had at the store. This is old now, man. This is, Christ, 2000, at least 2009, maybe 8 when I bought this. And truth be told, I didn't like it at first. That's why I still have so much of it. I don't know. Well, I do know your taste change, always changes. What you like changes. And for the longest time, I didn't like it. It was a little too unique for me. And I hadn't got into niche or anything. That's only been the last couple years. So I really wasn't used to that unique smell. So I don't know if I didn't like it so much as I just didn't know when to wear it. You know, but it's definitely grown on me, and it's become one of my favorite scents, and I'm trying hard to find a bottle in the wild, so I don't want to buy online. A couple other cities I'm visiting this summer, Toronto being one of them. I'm hoping to get a bottle there in the wild somewhere. Really big city, so if I'm going to get it anywhere, it's going to be there. This or Crave. I'd rather have this, like I said, but Crave is pretty fucking good too. Yeah, so very, very unique, guys. And don't worry about the starfish. Not real starfish. Longevity. This stuff here lasts as long as the authentic. I get easily about 8 hours out of this dupe. You know I don't lie to you guys. I'm not the one who's sitting here telling you most dupes are lasting 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus hours. Most of them I tell you 2, 3, or 4 hours. You know, that's generally, I'm not lying to you, easily all day. Basically all day. Go to work, put this on before you go to work, get home, you're still going to smell it. Barely, but you're still going to smell it. Projection, couple hours. Projects really good for about an hour. Borderline beast mode, not quite. But with that sweetness and the citrus and the marine notes, they project really well anyway. And then that unique marine note, it's not going to smell like Aqua de Gia or Cool Water or Invictus Aqua or, you know, it's not going to be anything like that. It is Aqua. The closest I'd say to this thing would be, the saltiness anyway, would be Bulgari Aqua. Pretty salty. Not quite as salty as this, but pretty salty. But this has like if you took Bulgari Aqua and, I don't know, mixed it with something really sweet, 1 million. It's kind of the sweet aquatic scent you get from this. So it really stands out in the crowd. If you're looking to stand out in the crowd, something that A, a lot of people don't have anyway, and B, a lot of people haven't smelled before, and C, a lot of people never thought they would smell starfish. Get this, guys. Get Crave or get their version, whatever. Either one is good. Real nice scent. Like I was saying though, longevity, 8+ hours, easy. Projection, 2 hours. Projects really good for about an hour. Almost beast mode. You're gonna get noticed. I guarantee. I don't guarantee you things a lot, you know that, but I guarantee this will get you noticed because it's so different. Most people are gonna like it because it's a pleaser. It's definitely a pleaser. It's sweet. It's salty. It's spicy. It's aquatic-y. It's smoky. All this stuff. So yeah, it's a winner. All I got, boys. Get it if you can, guys. Trust me. Like I said, I don't know how. Just if you gotta go online and get it, go ahead. I'm gonna have to. I'm waiting till the summer to see if Toronto has anything, but we'll see. If not, I'll be going online. I hate going online. Still snowing here, guys. It's been snowing all day. I might come back with another one. I don't know. Who I've decided yet. But yeah, peace, love, be good to each other.